This video is designed to help you start a billboards business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a billboards business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful billboards business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. What are the steps to start a billboard advertising company? Once you're ready to start your billboard advertising company, follow these steps to ensure that your business is legally compliant, and avoid wasting time and money as your business grows. 1. Plan your business. A clear plan is essential for success as an entrepreneur. A few important topics to consider are your initial costs, your target market, and how long it will take you to break even. 2. Form a legal entity. Establishing a legal business entity prevents you from being personally liable if your billboard advertising company is sued. 3. Register for taxes. You will need to register for a variety of state and federal taxes before you can open for business. 4. Open a business bank account. A dedicated checking account for your billboard advertising company keeps your finances organized and makes your business appear more professional to your customers. 5. Set up business accounting. Recording your various expenses and sources of income is critical to understanding the financial performance of your business. Keeping accurate and detailed accounts also greatly simplifies your annual tax filing. 6. Obtain necessary permits and licenses. Failure to acquire necessary permits and licenses can result in hefty fines, or even cause your business to be shut down. 7. Get business insurance. Insurance is highly recommended for all business owners. If you hire employees, workers' compensation insurance may be a legal requirement in your state. 8. Define your brand. Your brand is what your company stands for, as well as how your business is perceived by the public. A strong brand will help your business stand out from competitors. 9. Establish a web presence. A business website allows customers to learn more about your company and the products or services you offer. You can also use social media to attract new clients or customers. Marketing. One of the best ways to promote your billboard advertising business is by keeping abreast of new developments within the industry and the creative ways in which competitors are using them. Creating a blog on your website that features a profile of a different local business each month is a good way to demonstrate your knowledge and dedication to the community. Advertisers love to take advantage of holidays to offer their customers great sales promotions and savings. Sending out pre-holiday promotion offers of your own is a good way to maintain consistent contact with existing customers, as well as develop new business relationships. How to keep customers coming back. Visiting your local chamber of commerce is a good way to meet business owners who can benefit from the advantages of billboard advertising. Attending and sponsoring community events is another. When prospecting for new customers, it's important to have a portfolio that illustrates your best work, as well as statistics demonstrating the correlation between billboard advertising in a specific location and an increase in sales figures as a result. Creating a loyalty program that offers savings for long-term contracts is a great way to ensure a steady stream of income while you cultivate new prospects. Building your team. It is important to build a team before you start your business. Your initial team will consist of financiers, city and state officials, property owners, business owners, and advertising agencies. Some billboard advertising businesses also include graphic designers on their team. Maintenance personnel are also important team members. How much can you charge customers? The cost depends on a number of factors, including the location and type of billboard. Billboards in areas with higher traffic are in greater demand than those with less visibility. Prices are also determined in part by the length of the contract with the advertising company. For regular billboards, prices can range from $1,500 to $100,000 per month. Electronic billboards rotate advertising for multiple customers. Small to medium-sized billboards can earn $300 to $2,000 per month, while large ones can command prices between $1,500 and $30,000. What are the ongoing expenses for a billboard advertising company? Ongoing expenses for this type of business include property rental or lease costs, liability insurance, electricity costs for billboard lighting and electronic billboards, maintenance and repairs, construction costs for the erection of new billboards, transportation to potential sites, and meetings with business associates. How much profit can a billboard advertising company makes? For the top 4 billboard advertising companies, the industry average for annual revenue last year was $5 billion. Profits generated by billboard companies can reach up to 50% before depreciation, taxes, amortization and interest. It commonly takes between 7 and 10 years to pay off the initial cost of the purchase of land and the construction of a billboard. Once that has been accomplished, profits increase significantly. How can you make your business more profitable? Creating and following a good business plan is one of the best ways to make your business more profitable. That plan should include expansion, because many advertising companies require a minimum amount of billboards before they will agree to work with the new business. Another way to increase your profits is by designing the billboards, rather than hiring another company for that part of the process. The next part of the video is not specific to the billboards business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the billboards business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful billboards business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication and willingness to sacrifice to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills required for these two extremes are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here is a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into 2 parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a billboards business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free Billboards business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.